Hello again! My name is Khan, and this is part 2 of a series I call the Pantheon of Sandbox, where I show off my designs for the gods of my own world. You can check out the first part, and any future episodes, via the link to the playlist in the description or at the little doodad at the top. For today's episode, we'll be manifesting a couple of goddesses that each embody the core ingredients of the planet itself. That's fancy talk for drawing the god gals of the land and sea. Let's get right to it. First up is Mother Nature herself, Gaia. When it comes to designing an earth goddess, I almost fell into the trap of just making a big tree lady and calling it a day. I would have been so disappointed in myself if I let that happen. Luckily, I'm into Fakemon, so I ended up watching just the right video to give me inspiration. Thanks to that vid, I learned about some of the Hopi tribe's mythology, and thus introducing me to their version of the Earth Goddess, known as Spider Grandmother. Not only does it add Native American mythology into my pantheon, a culture that doesn't get nearly enough rep, but it also gives my Gaia a super unique build compared to the trope typical. It's brilliant! Despite not going for the usual big tree lady, the design was still really easy to execute. Helps that I had a homebrew spider race lying around, so I could use that as a cheat sheet.
Convenient!
Then it was just a simple matter of giving her the classic Garden Mom vibes and earth-themed colors and patterns you'd expect of Mother Nature herself. Just because I wanted to be unique for the body doesn't mean I didn't want the standard vibes. Those are some good vibes. Her personality echoes the base trope as well. She's the most mom of mom friends amongst the gods. She's an absolute sweetheart, and while Echidna helps with practical conundrums, Gaia helps with more emotional ones. What's better than one green mom? 2! If an eldritch invasion is severe enough, Gaia will join the battle as a support tank. Her plants provide the best healing and the best buffs for her fellow gods. Her sheer bulk also keeps her from going down too easily, making her able to keep everyone healthy and even shielded if needed. If she's pushed to the edge, she'll unleash natural disasters upon the Lovecraftian bastards. While her name is Greek and her body is Hopi, Gaia is actually not any specific depiction. Instead, I made her meant to be just the general Mother Nature, since to me it doesn't make sense to have multiple. In the old world, many cultures had their own interpretation of her. The oddest one in her opinion is the Aztec version with the freaky double snake head. She's not sure what could have influenced this interpretation, despite the fact 2 of her sons are Typhon and Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, she's kind of naive. One last fun fact, she is my largest OC by far. She is 40 fucking feet tall. That's double the size of her son Typhon, and 5 times bigger than my main gal Connie. Whoa mama, indeed. Fuck, I'm stupid. And that's about it for Mother Nature, aka Gaia. I'm very happy with her, and especially happy with taking a more creative direction with the concept. She was nice, simple, and quick to complete. The same can't be said for our next goddess. Next up is the goddess of the ocean, the dragon of the deep, Tiamat! Okay, before I get into any lore, I want to be real with you. I struggled with this design quite a bit. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Making a pirate shark girl was mostly easy. Mostly, I had to resketch a few times, but anyway, the tough part was trying to give her 4 skulls. I was trying to make a homage to the D&D version of Tiamat, you know, with the 5 heads and stuff. I wasn't gonna give mine 5 actual heads, but like, put 4 other sea creature skulls on her coat, be like an allusion to it. The D&D homage is also why I gave her some more draconic elements like the horns and the longer tail. It was a really cool concept that I was just really stupid about, because I struggled to figure out what sea creatures to actually use for the skulls. I stopped at an angler skull on her shoulder and a Lagiacrus from Monster Hunter skull on her sleeve, and then got stumped for a whole month. Eventually I got back to her, and thanks to some wonderful friends in the voice chat, I figured out what other skulls to do and where to put them. I put the remaining skulls on other parts of her outfit, giving her a more appealing asymmetrical look that I think works really well. Well, now that that's all solved, lore time! Back in the old world, because the ocean was so vast and mysterious, there were several gods and monsters of the ocean and other forms of water floating around all over. But Tiamat was chosen above all others. She's a big, scary sea beast, yet embodies the value of freedom that seafaring is all about. She is terrifying, powerful, and unpredictable, yet inspiring and empowering. These traits made her the perfect representative for the new world's oceans. With the ambition and brutality of a pirate, combined with the strength of a tsunami, a body as dense as the darkest depth, and able to summon, control, and become the very ocean she embodies itself, you shouldn't be surprised she's one of the frontline heavy hitters against the Eldritches. I thought the best way to convey her character and playstyle would be to give her Yonko vibes. Namely, Whitebeard, Shanks, and a bit of the Pirate King himself. Really, this badass vibe is made by just a pirate coat worn as a cape, but it's damn effective. Also, fun fact, I got this design done during Shark Week. That wasn't even intentional, Faye's just a Chad like that sometimes. And Tiamat, Goddess of the Ocean, is done. I was left adrift for a while, but it was worth it, because she came out jawsome. Takes a lot more to make me sleep with the fishes. And no, I'm not sorry, fuck you. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'll admit, I let some brain rots like D&D get in the way of finishing this video much sooner than it should have. And with school coming up, I have no idea if I'll get to the next video, or even what the next video will be, because I don't know if I'll do the next part of this Pantheon series, or do something else. I'll have to decide, maybe even make a poll on Twitter, I don't know. But anyway, regardless of when the next video comes out, or what it is, I hope you guys liked this video and the designs I made as well. There'll be a pinned comment leading to my DeviantArt page, so you can see them in full. Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, have a good one, bye!